building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome. Looking forward to bringing you a game with countless possibilities. Who will end up victorious? I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the analysis here, is Stuart Robson. And it should be a fascinating head-to-head. It's Qatar, and they take on Canada.
Well, there's going to be some nerves out there today. So much to play for in what should be a very good game.
And here's the Qatar starting 11.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Thank you for joining us.
And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Budiaf. Pedro Miguel. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Cross might be on. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Pookie. Beautiful pass. For the lead here. Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency. None of which they did, and that's the result.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Richie Laryea. Tony. It was wayward.
That was far too easily given away.
Wilting under the pressure, and now, now that's it, touched onto the woodwork, and really wanted to extend their advantage.
Yeah, that could prove to be a big miss.
Oh, could be an opportunity
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Pukki. Budiaf. David. Confident attacking play. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Budiaf. Ahmed Fati. To credit that magnificent piece of defending. Now what can they do from here? Real chance. Able to close down the shot.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Kone. And a chance for the lead. And fired against the crossbar.
Well, you sense the goal's coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
The verdict is offside here. Fati. Akram Afif. Decent position. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. David. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. And crossing towards the far post. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye.
Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Smooth in possession. And we will have just one additional minute. A real opening now. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Go for
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, what can I say? He's been absolutely outstanding. He's been a continual threat when he's had the ball, that's for sure.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well blocked. Well, that'll be a free kick. They didn't clear the wall. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, good idea. Oh, good finish. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Ahmed. And there's the feed into the box. And heading it just over the top.
Yeah, good cross, well met, and a decent header as well.
Ahmed Fati. Ahmed Ala Eldin. Boudiaf. Could be threatening. He's through. And foiled only by the crossbar. Spot on with that tackle. And a throw-in forthcoming.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Lovely weight. Oh, great defending. Steven Eustachio. To attack from the wide areas. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Miguel. And the defensive intervention there.
That was excellent defending.
Plenty of support here. And firing it to the near post. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Just 20 minutes remaining now. Boudiaf. Nicely played.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Danger building. This is a great clearance. That's a good-looking shot. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there, and it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
And Barsham has it now. Miller. Clearance needed to be better. Well, defensive resilience there. Ahmed Ala Eldin. Oh, this is looking promising. Looking move this. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So on with the game, and what a game! Can you believe this? 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. And the cross not, and it's been given as a penalty. And a chance to restore their advantage. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Trying to deliver it accurately. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Perfectly positioned.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Miguel. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. And a goal here might settle the outcome. Oh, that's brilliant play. Very effective pass. And what a huge moment at this juncture. This to give them the advantage. And so the final whistle is sounded, and this game will go into the history books recorded as a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they've put into the game?
It will feel like a defeat in that dressing room. They had the game won and were in control, but they just couldn't see it out. That's a real blow to them.
For the lead here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Touched onto the woodwork. And an opening. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. And crossing towards the far post. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play.
Well, he opted for power from... And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just cut... Oh, good idea. Oh, could finish. And a goal! There... And there's the feed into the box. And heading it just over the top.
Yeah, good cross, well met.
Takes aim. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. And firing it to the near post. Can he deliver? And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation. That's a good-looking shot. Nice-looking move, this. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it? And a chance to restore their advantage. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Touched onto the woodwork. And an opening. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. And crossing towards the far post. space for himself. No stopping him.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play.
Well, he opted for power from... And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him. Oh, could finish. And a goal! There he is at the double. And there's the feed into the box. And heading it just over the top.
Yeah, good cross, well met.
Takes aim. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. And firing it to the near post. Can he deliver? And there is the goal! That's a good-looking shot. Nice-looking move, this. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it? And a chance to restore their advantage. For the lead here.